Arsenal had to take all 3 points at Emirates against Bournemouth on Saturday and did exactly that with a 3-0 win at home. This game could be everything but easy for Arsenal, as Bournemouth has been on a fantastic run for a while now, but Arsenal showed their brilliance once again and did what they had to do. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the World of Arsenal YouTube channel and give the video a like, as it helps me massively. And also, this is my first video on this channel, so any feedback regarding anything is highly appreciated. The first and probably most controversial topic after the game is the referees, and we've learned that we can be on the lucky side of some referee decisions as well. However, Bournemouth could have easily seen himself play the majority of the game with 10 men after a nasty foul on Bukayo Saka, but VAR didn't see it as dangerous, they only deemed the foul as reckless. Ryan Christie's foul on Bukayo Saka would not be the only major talking point regarding David Coote and VAR's decisions this game. Late in the second half, Kai Havertz got awarded a penalty by Coote, which VAR agreed with, but on social media and different experts around the world did not agree that it was a foul on Kai Havertz. The reasoning for that is that they think Havertz looked for the foul, and I have to say I agree that he looked for it, but if it was Harry Kane or Kevin De Bruyne that did it, most people would just call it smart play, but since it was Havertz, they think it was a dive. The second major refereeing decision that we can say Arsenal got a bit lucky with is when David Raya got a little push by Dominic Solanke. David Coote thought it was enough in the challenge from Solanke on Raya and disallowed the goal. Once again, a lot of people, especially Real fans, thought it was a ridiculous decision by Coote to disallow the goal. My opinion is that I can understand why it was disallowed, as Solanke had his eyes on Raya first and then bumps him half a meter away, but on another day that goal could have easily stood. What both decisions have in common is that VAR stood with David Coote's decision, and I think the reason for that is that it wasn't any clear and obvious error from the refereeing regarding the penalty foul on Havertz and the push on Raya. And do you think the referee and VAR did the right things, or did they make some mistakes with the major decisions? We've been used with some magnificent performances by Kai Havertz lately, with the German scoring a brace against his former club and delivering a masterclass with both a goal and an assist in the North London derby. But against Bournemouth he failed to get a goal contribution. Does that mean he had a bad game? No, he was arguably our man of the match behind Declan Rice and had another world-class performance. First of all, he won the penalty, which Saka slotted in to make it 1-0 late in the first half. Havertz's link-up play was top class, and on another day he could have easily had a hat-trick of assists. Has Havertz's form the last few months made him our #1 striker for the next season? Do you think we will see him back in midfield, or will he be our main number 9 for the start of next season? And what can't William Saliba do? First of all, Saliba was brilliant against Bournemouth, and in my opinion it was his best performance in a long time. But during a 45-second spell in the first half, we had him clutch a 1-on-1 against Solanke, I think it was, after Gabriel made a huge mistake. And then a few seconds later, he was in the attack doing a Ronaldo chop and almost scoring. I almost couldn't believe what I was seeing. Arsenal have equaled their best ever season when it comes to wins in a Premier League season, equaling the record of the Invincibles with 26 wins despite having 2 more games to go. Our 3-0 win against Bournemouth saw us pick up win number 26 in the league this season, which is the same amount the Invincibles got in the 03-04 season. Current Arsenal team still have a chance to beat the record with 2 more games to go, which is away against Manchester United and a home game against Everton. Can we see the record being beaten at Old Trafford? In my opinion, there couldn't be a better place to do it, as the history between Manchester United and the Invincibles, the teams around that era were just crazy after each other. So Old Trafford would be the best place to make history, in my opinion, with a record-breaking 27 wins for Arsenal in a Premier League season. Declan Rice's engine is something else. Just like we saw against Wolves away, we saw Declan Rice get a random spike of stamina towards the end of the game, and this time it resulted in him topping a man of the match performance with a goal, which takes him to 7 league goals this season. So Arsenal are 2-0 up in the 96th minute, with the game basically being over, yet Declan Rice sprints 30 meters into the box and receives the ball from Gabriel Jesus and smashes it into the net behind Travers. And in my opinion, that goal just described Declan Rice as a player running into the box and smashing it into the net despite having run his socks off for over 90 minutes. And yeah, just another brilliant player. And what isn't there to love about Declan Rice? He gives everything every single second he is on the pitch. David Raya has won the Golden Glove and will now be the outright winner of the award this season. Earlier this week it was confirmed that David Raya would win the Golden Glove, however it was a possibility that he had to share it with Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford. Raya, who has missed 6 games this season, made it 15 clean sheets in 30 league games after keeping a clean sheet against Bournemouth. The Spanish goalkeeper is the first goalkeeper to win the award since Petr Cech did so in 2016 for Arsenal, and Raya has done so deservedly with creating a defensive wall with Ben White, William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. And not only that, David Raya also became the first goalkeeper in history to win the Golden Glove in both of England's highest division, with him winning the award with Brentford in the Championship in 2020 and with Arsenal in 2024. And the last thing we learned from our 3-0 win against Bournemouth is more on the funnier side, but I had to include it as it was a special strike. And that is that Gabriel Magalhaes is currently our best finisher at the club called Gabriel, despite the other 2 being forwards. And if you saw the game, you know how painful it was to see that goal got disallowed, because oh my word, that was a special strike from our number 6. And that is what I had for today. Leave a like if you want to see more and subscribe to never miss an upload. Thank you for watching.